Hello everyone, welcome to the DCCS Grand Finals. I'm here to the analyst desk at Breda, at the Hive in Breda, University of Applied Sciences. I'm here joined by Paul and Koen. We are here for the Grand Finals between Underwater Squad and eSports Team TWENTE. I am here currently joined, and I will give the time to the analyst. Guys, what do you think about the match?
It looks to be a really exciting game, honestly. Both teams really performing during the regular split. Both teams quite handily dispatching of their semifinal opponents. Both Underwater Squad and ETT winning 2-0. It seems like this game will be really interesting looking at the vetoes, seeing what can happen, what would happen. Both teams like different maps. Both teams ban different maps. So it's going to be really interesting to see what the game will look like.
What your opinion, Koen?
Yeah, the same. I think, of course, with reigning champions Underwater Squad having to defend their title, it's going to be interesting to see if they manage to win for the 6th time in a row.
I think so.
What are some first bans you guys are expecting from either teams?
I expect Underwater Squad to mostly ban Anubis, as they have during the regular season. But as Underwater Squad has target banned their opponents, it's also I see it happening that Underwater Squad bans Overpass, as that's EDD's by far best map. They're really strong on Overpass. So I think Underwater Squad could be banning Overpass in first rotation and floating Anubis, even though ETT has played Anubis before.
So I think I'm hearing that either Overpass or Anubis is a likely first or second map here, depending on who picks first in the vetoes.
Yep.
What do you guys think is Underwater UWS's best map?
I mean, currently they have a couple. To start off, I think they're very comfortable to play on Mirage. Inferno also one of the maps they play often. So like the thing with Underwater Squad is that they don't really have like a permanent pick or ban. So like they are pretty okay on every map. It's just going to be about which map they wanna ban against ETT and which maps they are the best on.
So ETT is probably the ones who want specific maps, while Underwater Squad is just trying to run interference and make sure that ETT doesn't play on the favorite maps, while they just comfortably sit on the maps any other map which they are probably comfortable enough to play on.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting seeing, of course, because of the quarterfinals against Cowhorn, where they played Nuke, which wasn't looking very strong from them, especially on their T side. So it's going to be interesting seeing if they've revised Nuke after the game, and are seeing if that's possibly a map they want to play today. Because on the other hand, ETT hasn't played the map in a very, very long time. So, and they have normally banned the map as a second choice. So it's going to be interesting seeing if Underwater Squad want to go that route, or if they're planning on just going on banning Nuke as well.
What kind of playstyles are you expecting from either of the teams here, Paul?
Depends on the map. I expect Underwater Squad to ban firstly Anubis, and then we will see Overpass being played, as that's ETT's probably best map. ETT are known from both personal experience playing against them and watching them play. They're really aggressive early in the rounds. They tend to go for early map control, especially on Overpass, almost exclusively on A. They tend to push Fountain with 2 players, with Veldman being their upper, is the key player in this matchup for ETT on Overpass. If he starts popping off, Underwater Squad are going to have a really tough time running through them, or getting even through to A site. I think it's kind of important to note that ETT don't play heavy B on CT.
All right. So here we're expecting a lot of key players to actively warm up, and when they are getting online, it is going to change the game for their team.
Yes.
Any other key players that we're looking out for?
I mean, on Overpass, it's going to be interesting seeing how Veldman is going to be playing. As an AWPer, I think on Overpass, you're going to have a lot of liberties on where you're going to play and how you're going to be able to affect the game. And I think, especially on a map like Overpass, which is quite large,
AWP heavy.
playing an AWP or having the AWPer really perform is very important to win the match. So it's going to be interesting seeing how Veldman is going to do it.
All right. What do you guys think will be the cider map here in the end?
It's really hard to tell, as UNDERWATERSQUAD has been known to target ban. I'm not personally really sure what we will see. It could be an Ancient decider, could be an Inferno decider, which both teams have played. Another thing which I think is important to note is UNDERWATERSQUAD's most recent results on Overpass, where they got 16-1 in Faceit Collegiate. That might play into ETT's hand here, or at least force them to ban Overpass, letting Anubis through, which is another of ETT's picks. UNDERWATERSQUAD floated Anubis in their semifinals against Cowern, where it would have been the third map, the decider map. It's up to them, I think, whether I think they control the veto in this case. ETT has a pretty clear path. They need Overpass, I think, in order to win, even be competitive in this game. UNDERWATERSQUAD doesn't. They can just flex their map pool. And it could also be that ETT looked at their semifinals, looked at their nuke CT side, looked at their nuke T side, and thought that they had an answer to what UNDERWATERSQUAD were doing. But only time will tell, as the maps aren't played often. Both teams haven't played this season yet, so it will be really interesting to see their head-to-heads.
So it's very much the first move is to UNDERWATERSQUAD, who can decide if either basically Anubis or Overpass gets played.
Yep.
If Overpass is actually played, then ETT has a quite a good start, I'm assuming, because that is definitely the map they are favoring. But how likely is it actually for Overpass to go through instead of Anubis?
Again, it's going to be very much up to UNDERWATERSQUAD to decide that. It's like they know that ETT is very, very solid on Overpass, so it's going to be. Yeah, I guess we're going to see. Like, it's really up for debate.
If I had to give odds, like a percentage, it would be. I think it's a 30% chance we see Overpass. So,
well, I think teams are almost ready to do the vetoes. So very soon we'll start hearing what the actual first bans will be. I think it's going to be very much at the start. It will instantly be telling what kind of series it will be.
Yeah.
Because either Overpass or Anubis will probably be picked in the first map picks, and obviously the other one will be banned. Currently, we first see the first ban apparently.
To be honest, I don't think we are.
I think there it might.
There we go. ETT have banned nuke.
All right.
This is
A bit unexpected.
yeah. This entire veto is really unexpected.
Well, I mean,
What the hell?
right now. So the
Well-
first ban is known.
ETT bans nuke,
All right.
following with UNDERWATERSQUAD banning Mirage.
Okay.
All right.
ETT has picked Anubis as expected, but we can see UNDERWATERSQUAD starting T side on Anubis, the favorite side on Anubis, T side of map, expected in this case.
But do we? I think we've literally just thrown out everything that we knew about this veto out of the window. Basically,
This is
banning Mirage and banning Nuke. That was very much unexpected.
Because we were definitely expecting
Yeah.
either Overwatch or Anubis,
of
Yeah.
course, yeah.
at least in the first
Yeah,
bans.
but it seems like UNDERWATERSQUAD has been really in form on Vertigo, beating Cowern, which is with Cowern being Vertigo their strongest map. ETT has picked the CT side on Vertigo, where it's going to be interesting to see if UNDERWATERSQUAD can replicate the success they had in their semifinals, which I think will largely depend on their riflers being sharp during the game.
Again, we're waiting for like characters,
Yeah.
players to really step up and show that their team needs them, and showing the power.
All right. So
Should be all of it.
here we have the map veto, beginning with Anubis, then going to Vertigo, and a last Overpass.
Overpass
So
being
UNDERWATERSQUAD
decided-
actually
Banning Ancient.
deciding to float Overpass. and
lost.
expecting to maybe have an answer against
The-
ETT on that map.
This might hurt them.
ETT also waiting a while before, like
Not
not
picking
as not the
Overpass.
first pick. So
Yes,
they are definitely
definitely.
more confident on the other one.
Yeah, I think there might be some mind games here at play, with both teams having played quite a bit on all maps actually, but ETT especially on Overpass. I think there might be some mind games in play. I think this might hurt Underwater Squad if they don't manage to win Anubis.
Yes, very much so, because we definitely talked about it before, that ETT is definitely looking for either Overpass or Anubis. They have both in this series.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to be hard to manage.
Yeah, I
If it
think
goes wrong and early pressure comes to them.
ETT I've played their cards really well. I think in this case, Overpass being left a decider, and I think this series is being played. The crux of this series is going to be the first map. Anubis will probably, I think, decide this series.
It will definitely give a morale boost to whoever wins it, because that's very important at the start. Having a good start here, where either you're expecting to win or the others expect to win themselves. If you then take it from them, that might morale boost, make their morale so low that in the second game you can take it no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. I mean, I think most of us expected the bans or the veto to sort of be reversed in this sense, to have Overpass and Vertigo picked by one of the two teams and then have a map maybe as Anubis as a decider. Instead, we get first kind of like the decider map, as I agree with Paul. And then, I mean, it's expected Vertigo to go to Underwater Squad and Overpass to go to ETT. And yeah, Anubis is going to be
Up in the air.
yeah,
So the first match is very important here.
Yeah.
it is.
Do you think the players that are key components for their teams are ready already? Or will we see a very rocky start at the beginning and then ramp up towards the ends?
If Underwater Squad can continue the way they ended their semifinal, I think it will be a really tough game for ETT, as Underwater Squad had both of their key riflers in Ivar and Emir show up on Vertigo,
All right.
which helped them win. But it depends on whether the riflers for Underwater Squad wake up.
Well, it looks like we're in for a heated match, and not just because of the weather. I think the players are about ready. We're going to start with our casters. Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the DCCS finals for CSGO. It is the third season, second split on the top of my head, and we are seeing ETT against Underwater Squad here in the Hive, the home court of Ready Guardians, who didn't make it to the finals, but we'll definitely watch them closely. I am here with my co-caster Jeroen. We are going to be casting the first round of this best of three. It's going to be a Anubis, quite obvious pick, right?
Spicy one. I like it. Anubis is just such like a new map, so not been refined as much. So that's very exactly. Okay, the Counter Strike is more play to play. Sure.
Yeah, it's crazy to see ETT on the T side. ETT side. It's going to be an interesting one. I think if ETT starts it off strong here, they can take the first match in this best of three, and it could be that it's just chill.
Actually, I see that we have Underwater Squad on the T side. Not. Wait, did you say that?
No, I said ETT as T.
TST? No, it's Underwater Squad as a T side.
All right.
It's just the HUD being weird sometimes. It happens. We'll see it soon enough. What are your predictions for this game? What are you thinking?
Ooh, I'm thinking about I'm gonna say the 11-4 on T side.
11-4. Ooh, spicy
And then
enough,
I
see.
think. I mean, I just hope to see a third game in this matchup because UWS has been very dominant, and just to see ETT at least get one game in this best of three would be, in my opinion, very entertaining for the people at home,
Sure.
but also very entertaining for us to cast.
Yeah, that 2-1 is always the best one to look at. The 2-0, it shows some dominance from one team, but it's not. It was more fun to spectate if you have like that little bit of a rivalry, that 1-1. That's extra bit of tension at the third game, the decider. Yeah, I'm excited. I am thinking UNDERWATERSQUAD could pull this off. In general, as you said, like they've been very dominant all throughout like past splits and seasons of DCCS. They've shown themselves to be very prominent in like the Dutch Counter-Strike scene. So for ETT themselves as well, but I'd have to slightly favor UNDERWATERSQUAD.
I mean, they're defending champions. Let's be
Yeah,
honest
that's
here.
fair.
They've been dominant over all, as you said, all splits, all season. So I think this is going to be. I mean, I hope a 2-1 for UNDERWATERSQUAD, but I think it's going to be a 2-0 to be really honest. I think they ETT stands a chance, but they need to be on their A game today and have a bit of luck, or maybe hoping for a miracle that UWS is just not as prepared as they should be for these finals. We're currently waiting for everyone to ready up. But yeah, it's a tough matchup, you know. T-side on Anubis. I've played it before when it was like all Anubis, and I'm like, wow, I thought CT would be the favorable position here. But I mean, rotation-wise, yeah, the T-side could just be very dangerous. And for ETT to deal with that in the first match against UNDERWATERSQUAD, I don't know how they react to it.
Yeah, they need to properly like be on their A game with that. Like if they let UNDERWATERSQUAD lose, they can lose him so many rounds at the start. That's not what you want to have.
I think the pistol will be very deciding as well, don't you think?
Yeah, that's in general, but certainly in this case, it's
those pistols needs to be on. I mean, CT with the advantage with the USPS with like a one-shot headshot from almost every distance on the map, and I guess that counters it out just in the pistol rounds, but then after that it would be very quick a favor to the T side on Anubis in this first game of the DCS finals.
It's gonna be an interesting one. Oh.
All right, so looking at the lineup for UNDERWATERSQUAD, we have Veldman, Scatter, Jacob Dutch, McVanish, and The Clutch. And for ETT, we got T3, Quad, Emir, Ivor, and MacDingle playing.
It's actually the other way around, but...
Oh shit, my bad.
that's a HUD being the HUD.
That was my bad.
The lineups were correct. At least the team themselves.
So who do you think will be the MVP on the first match?
Ooh, MVP. Nah, they got T3 back out of retirement, so you know.
It would be great to see a comeback from T3 just as an MVP. I don't know though. I mean, McDingle sounds very funny.
McDingle's also quite a legend. Nah, I could see that happen. From the ETT side, I've not seen him playing quite a bit. I remember Veldman being quite a specimen, to put it lightly. So it will be very interesting to see.
And we are just waiting for the team to get ready and to finally engage in this first round. We've had a lot of technical difficulties on stream here, but we are waiting just to start. Going into the pistol round.
Is this live already?
Is it live?
Is it live?
All right, we are in
like...
pistol round right now.
Okay.
It looks like the T side are going. Is that A?
That's towards B.
That's towards B.
Is it?
Going.
No, wait. Am I done? I am done.
That's A side, yeah. Going to A side, playing very patient. We can see only one defender, and there's the full util. Jacob being smoked off, but getting a kill through the smoke, being pushed by Quad, gets the kill. CTs are going to rotate to mid, and McDingle's going to defend his life. Bomb has been planted for the T side. Let's see if they can defend the whole 40 seconds.
I'm trying to look for something, but McVanish picks up a near.
Ivor defending like it's his life. McDingle going for the peak, but the Clutch is with the dual Berettas, going for the headshots, going for the spray. Fake diffuses, goes for the flash McDingle. Bad flash, flashes himself even. And the Clutch, only a few seconds left to defuse this bomb. He has a kit though. They don't know it. He sticks it.
Oh,
and he defused the bomb. Oh
like
my
that.
god, McDingle. What a clutch against the Clutch. But
insane! What a second. That's a huge pistol.
That is a huge pistol for the CT side here. And let's see how they're going to react. They've fully bought with McVanish with an M4. And it seems like the T side has bought this round. I am very curious to see if the force is going to work out for them or not.
They got that bomb down. They have enough money. Their guns mostly rival the CT side, so they got a decent shot into this round. It's always decent. It's pretty equal on both teams. So
Yeah, we see a few smokes. We see a few flashes, and one molly on Scatter.
Wait,
it's Scotter.
but no one spotted. Never mind.
Ooh, Feldman picking up the kill mid, and the clutch with an M4 kill. Scotter, McDingle not checking his corners like he should do on this map. And I mean, T3 is going to go a long distance battle with the shorter range SMG, picking up the bomb and rotating back to T side. And let's see what the CTs are going to do here. They're already 2 on B side.
This is a tough one to recover. Only that mech 10 and hence still gonna smoke in 2 flashes. Low HP on Velpon, so it should be easy to take out. Once he gets first contact, he shot the shoulder. He's aware that he's there. Nice, give him the opportunity to get.
Gets the kill.
That's a good one.
He's pushing through now.
I think Scotter here to defend.
Ooh.
Takes him down. Another round by ETT, and the water squad is broke. They gonna buy.
They can't buy at all. And we're just going to have to see an eco here. And that is probably going to be a 3-0 lead for ETT on CT. On Anubis. That is not something you quite see that often.
No,
at least I haven't.
That's a very good start. That gives you some confidence to go into this game. Those couple of rounds that you can essentially throw, but it's a bit of a lead.
We're going to have to see Underwater Squad very, very spread out over the map. One holding mid, one going to A, and one going to B. And it's going to be a 3v5 for the Underwater Squad. What are we seeing? We're seeing 3 Deagles bot, and we're seeing a very patient Underwater Squad.
They're trying to get those kills. T3 walking up, getting caught out by Jacob.
Going to A was not the right choice on your own against 2 defending CTs from ETT. And again, Quad finds himself in the same situation, but on B side.
Oh, he spots a barrel, I think. He's aware.
He spotted the barrel. He has spotted the barrel. And he's just going to hold the angle.
I don't think McVanish will peek. Never mind, he does it.
McVanish peeked, revealing Quad's location. And we're just going to have to see what is going to happen.
Squad's to get out the kill.
The clutch going for the kill, gets it, and we're just waiting for McDingle. Going for a shot, revealing his location in the middle.
Terrorists win.
Feldman on the off angle, didn't expect him there, and it's an easy round. 3-0. As Squad back into the game with a bit of money. Big to get the first gun run actually. So, guns decent enough. Off on McDingle.
Two CTs from ETT. Nice kill on Emir. 1v5. Kenny clutch. A double peek from ETT on McDingle. The bomb has been dropped. He's not in a good position to.
Terrorists win.
Out of his mind on that A side.
Staying alive after that first. Secured in there. McDingle could do nothing with it all. Sadly, not connecting any shots, but I don't think it would have mattered. People were on his flank as he was doing that.
Underwater Squad just not getting that economy down with the wins that they need desperately on T side. They're giving ETT a almost 5-0 lead. If you look at their bot status right now, they're gonna eco, except for T3 who bought some utils. So I'm gonna think they're gonna do a A push right here. We've seen the utils before on A, and it almost worked, but ETT was able to defend it.
Let's see if they can run it back. Like, UNDERWATERSQUAD would like to get something here. It's starting to like run away. Seemingly we have a bit of an issue. Timeout. Alright. Just getting some issues resolved. Should be resuming in shortly.
Schroeder playing out of his mind on A though. I have to tell him. The way he swung and another just hat shot was immaculate display of skills and patience from Schroeder.
Yeah, for sure. Good hold. And destroying the UNDERWATERSQUAD round as we get back into it now. Attack 9 is coming out from the UNDERWATERSQUAD side. Bit of veto. Yeah, it seems like a B rush. And very aggressive here.
This deep far nade from Jacob, but we're gonna see an A-B push by the T side, and they don't get a pick. T3 is eliminated, but they get the bomb down. With this pistol round is something that you really want. 40 seconds left on the clock for ETT to get this back, and McVanish in underpass. A really nice kill with the hat shot. The Reeves versus 5 for UNDERWATERSQUAD. What are we gonna see here? Jacob Dodge, is he gonna clear his corner? Yes, he is. Gets the kill on Emir, and that's another round win for ETT. 5-0 up on CT side. What is happening to UNDERWATERSQUAD?
Yeah, they're running away with the first part of this game here. Still, they've got the same decent round, but UNDERWATERSQUAD only pistols, bit of util, getting the bomb down. That gives them enough money to get this buyout, get the Alpha McDingle again. It's something they need to start getting those rounds.
They really need to pick up the pace, and we're going to see that here with their first complete full buy, utils, AKs, and an AWP on McDingle. Again, is he going to get some picks? I am very curious. We're going to see a very spread out UNDERWATERSQUAD yet again.
Still stacked heavily against those sides.
Again, only one person from ETT defending that A site. We're going to see a molly on A, and Jacob with the FAMAS. Is he going to get it done? We're going to see Veldman supporting him from mid. We're going to see someone in the smoke right there on A.
Can't get an open kill on B there. That's huge. They have to rotate over.
McDingle in the smoke. Is he going to get killed from A side? Yes or no? Jacob is eyeing to that smoke, but it's just not going to commit all the way with a push, and he instead falls back with the Molotov.
Ah, but this is huge. No util left on his A side as UNDERWATERSQUAD is setting up for the X-Hack. Jacob only has his gun to
And there's a full util throwage by UWS. Are they going to take site? Only one person, which is Jacob, on site, and Schroeder just gets the lead from the game. A nice double peek from Quad, and Veldman with the AWP, and McVanish with the M4A1S. Oh my god. What is McVanish going to do? Is he going to try and retake that A against 4 of UWS's players, and there's just going to be a peek? Oh, not
first. That's a start.
Either not with the peek on the corner where McVanish was. And McVanish is, I think, going to play it safe. They have the eco, but I think they're not going to feed another kill to UWS.
I think I would like to kill one of them, since the money on the water score is not good yet. It doesn't matter. Emir takes him down.
It doesn't matter. Emir staying on mid, staying patient, waiting for McVanish to just peek that with the back of his head. And that's a 5-1 lead for UWS, taking the first round of this game.
Oh, that's huge.
Are we going to see momentum right here?
It feels... maybe. I see something I saw in this round from UNDERWATERSQUAD is that they just waited a bit. And that's what I liked. Instead of just going ham on some sites or going for a very early execute, they waited out the util until the guy on A side just didn't have anything to defend anymore. So they can just take the dry fights, and they just put him out 1-for-1.
Let's see what kind of push we're going to see. We're going to see a mid smoke. No, wait, that's an underpass smoke from UWS. And are we going to see an A or B sided attack? Again, very spread out UWS with a nice flash, assisted by Jacob Dodge. Schroeder taking another swing at UWS, taking the 5th man down from them. creating another advantageous position for ETT on CT.
So the Water Squad is slowly setting up this B site, not slowly actually. Starting to walk in. Two people here
Starting
to
to walk
receive.
in. There are the Molotovs, there are the flashes. Hyper with the off peak. Headshot. Going for the bomb plant. UWS is taking this site home.
But Feldman's so close and vanished in the smoke. Will be ready. Solo this time.
Feldman is like James Bond sitting in the smoke and in the corner. Are we going to see a retake from CT here? Or are we going to see another Nation ETT? Feldman with the first peek.
Good opening frag, but this is gonna be hard.
A 3v3 situation. McDingle getting the first pick on ETT by killing Jacob Dutch. There's going to be a smoke for the defuse. Are we going to see a ninja defuse? Nah, no chance. No chance. McDingle with a nice through the smoke ARP kill. Left for Ivor to take that final kill to secure the 5-2. Are we going to see the momentum? And are we going to see a very nice swing back for UWS?
It does seem like it. I like this gameplay. It's a bit more relaxed. I think they lost T3 at the start, but after that they recovered perfectly and just taking the B sides together instead of throwing the kills at the round 1-for-1. This round's a tough one because ETC is on low money, but Felpon taking a good opening.
ETT refusing to back down from their weapons, buying another full stack on the CT side here. If they lose this round, they will be without money, and that secures another round victory for UWS. Are we going to see the swing back momentum? They have the econ for UWS, and I think we are going to see it. Emir going with the bomb to B site. McVanish keeping them smoked, and the clutch just holding that angle.
This is gonna be a tough one. 3 here to receive. Just the clutch is lurking to the smoke.
We're going to see a rotating McVanish with a 2v2 situation on A. If they play it correctly, UWS can be very dangerous to beat this round. That's a nice spray from Emir. Leaves them from a 4-3 situation on B. But McVanish denies the kill on Emir to slow down that push, and that bomb is dropped in the hallway. What is UWS going to do to counter this? There's two smokes going out and a Molotov. McVanish being pushed back. They're going to get this bomb, and I think they're going to rotate very fast to A, or they're going to go for the plant.
They don't have the time for that. They have to go for this. Plus surrounding them as Dingo goes down. T3 in a tough situation. 1v4. Scholar takes him down.
Yeah, Scholar taking those retakes and taking that defense very seriously with a 6-2 lead for ETT on a T-sided map like Anubis is not something you want to see as the reigning champions UWS.
And this is another round, but ETT just takes his opening frags, and the Water Squad is trying to scramble back, but it's so hard against that. If you're always down a man, taking these rounds on D-side is very tough. In the one round when they played it a bit slower, didn't lose a lot on the opening frags. They actually managed to win, so I feel like they might want to see if they try and not lose anyone to start the game. It's easier said than done, but still.
Exactly that. We saw 9 bolt flashes at the side of UWS. Are they going to go for a fast push, or are they going to take it slow? Quad again taken down by the clutch, and Emir going through the smoke. What is going to happen between McVanish and Emir? They're going to play it slow, but McVanish gets a pick. Smoking himself off, securing the dub on Emir in mid. McDingle rotating with the op. Asimov, great skin to B site. They're throwing flashes to each other. Are they going to entry? It's going to be a fast entry.
T3 and they're not ready from behind.
They're not ready. CT sided now, completely left open on site. T3 with 1 pick, with 2 picks. What is going to happen to ETT? It's a 1v2 situation here for T3.
T3 has to ace this to win the round. 1v2. Sneaks himself back to Electric. Gets a good bit of info here. No one to be found.
No one to be found. Smoked himself off. Stayed safe. But ETT with both players on site. 1 peek is enough for Jacob Dutch to kill T3 and to deny that retake.
Very nice attempt by T3, but ETT getting the 2 coming out of B main is almost around deciding. It's extremely hard for T3 to play it out well, and ETT just picks it back up.
Definitely an electric. We see a 7-2 lead on the CT side for ETT. It's like they are on another planet compared to UWS. And I don't think the reigning champions will take this match, honestly. We see a whopping 7-2 lead, and coming from this halftime switch, I mean, I play agency and you can win there if you win 3 rounds on CT, but if you win 7 rounds on CT, you're basically golden. This could be a massive cost to Cuz if UWS makes it happen to bring it back, but I don't see it happen yet.
That would be insane, but for now, let's see how this plays out as well. Close control here of electric advantage. Can they walk through?
And they walk through the fire to get that trade. Quad takes another kill on the clutch with a 4-3 lead on a complete MTA site. ETT is completely caught off guard. And what are we going to see here? McDingle with a nice peek there on Veltman. Oh, taken out. Oh, shoot, Jacob. Shoot, shoot. Ooh.
So close.
So close. Through that smoke. Throws that fire to bring Quad off his position. And there's a peek by Jacob.
Scott from behind doesn't see the head.
Oh,
now
Scholar brings that kill from Dingle to a 2v2 situation.
close.
Two terrorists from UWS. It's a 1v1 situation for T3. Can he clutch up now? Henny!
Clean. The T3 picks it back up. ETT making it extremely close in this retake. It got super scary, and that's not good for Underwater Squad. Their money is not really made for this.
There were a lot of trades made by ETT, enough trades to make a 1v1 situation happen against T3, but he wanted to make that last round good, and he did it with a nice headshot, securing the 7-3 score and maybe the momentum back they needed. Shoot, McDingle, come on! Almost a through the smoke kill, but he was just a bit too late with the shot. We're going to see 4 terrorists from UWS go to A site, to that fish-shaped site with his, which is, I mean, I found it a really cool site. It's a really cool map, Anubis, and let's see what UWS is going to do to catch ETT completely off guard. It's a 5v4 situation. 2 are on B site, 1 is on A site, and 1 is guarding mid.
The executor's coming out.
Yes, there he is.
At the end of the situation, is that only a smoke? Will it be enough?
Jacob running with a FAMAS.
Let's fight the first, that's not good.
McDingle with another ARP kill. Jacob got a few with the spray, but falling back. The clutch in the corner. Is he going to get peeked? Yes or no? Vanish a bit too late on that kill for someone on mid. And oh, Quad just gets the kill as well.
T3 and McDingle are low, but it doesn't matter. ETT deciding to save money, not good. And they cannot let this lead slip away. So the Water Squad seemingly getting their 4th round now.
Yeah, we can see them pushing through to CT. Woo. The clutch getting a kill. Jacob, another kill for an almost equalizer for ETT, reducing the chances for Quad and Ivor by next round. Is the lost bonus going to be enough to secure another AK for Quad and Ivor? It's not going to be that way if they want to buy armor.
But ETT finally being pushed back into an eco round. Or a bit of an eco. I guess you get some guns out.
I mean, I would have forced here because we have an AK and an M4A1S. They are going to push A side, I think, leaving 1 member of their team on B. And what are we going to see here from UWS? Some smokes and some molly on Veltman. Not going through that door. Very lucky there to not be burnt on the toes. UWS pre-firing electrical, staying on mid, staying quiet, waiting for that first pick to be on ETT so they can decide whether or not they should go A or B.
I think Underwater Squad knows what's up. There's a stacking going on, a bit of relaxed play. I think it's called sneaking up here.
They are going into electrical. Ivor gets the pick on mid. The clutch going back through CT to guard B side alone. And UWS could have pushed B side for a complete open plan. ETT just not defending the way they want to and rotating around UWS, but waiting very patiently in their own spawn and on A site for the UWS push.
Still does AK here on the A side. It's not completely lost yet for ETT.
You see another execute from UWS. Jacob looking to mid.
T3!
While not getting
Insane!
T3 with a triple kill on A site. Insane swing for T3. He's on low health, but he's going to be hunting. He's going to be hunting for the clutch. And literally the clutch. Let's see how UWS is going to play this out. The clutch getting his first kill on Quad and on Ivor.
Wait a minute.
Creating a 1v3 situation, but he's going to save.
Yeah, no
He's
kit,
gonna save.
No kit, no HP. It's hard to go for this. Doesn't know that T3 is this low. Seemingly winnable round for a clutch, but Scientists get the M4 back, get a bit of eco down, maybe get the op for in McVanish's hands. I'm not sure if they want to play it.
We have to remember that it was an eco, and saving an M4A1S is a very good dent to create the extra space, the extra money they need for a drop or an op.
Final result T3 making this insane opening tracks, just taking 3 back to back to back. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, he swung that like a gorilla swinging on the vines with a 10 kill. The first one in this match. No, wait, I am capping the clutch on 13 kills, but the first one for T3 to reach the 10 kills on UWS's side. You see a great mid-smoke, smoking of Veltman. And that's a great name by Veltman.
That's a chunk.
That is a chunga. 65 health for McDingle without ever having even shots. We see 4 AKs lined up and an AWP on UWS's side, and I think they're going to take this back. The 411 is out of the window. They're already on 5.
That is huge.
UWS going into electrical with the 3 of them. 1 nade will do the job and half their HP by the clutch. Can he do it? No, he has a Molotov. He has a Molotov. He can still try and throw it in. But there were 3 on B site, and there's going to be the execute. 1 Molotov. McVanish trying to slow down their attack by Molotoving electrical, and Ivor going with the bomb. They are going to A side. There's going to be a 4v2 situation for UWS.
Clutch is already.
T3 with a nice flick, getting that entry frag. A nice Molotov as well, with a second headshot. T3 is on a roll, baby! Oh my god, another 3k for T3. That's why the 3 is in his name and not a 5. Because he can't get more than 3 kills around us, it seems.
Those opening frags insane. ETT in this retake. It doesn't seem probable.
What are McVanish and Velman going to do? Are they just going to wait for UWS to take their leave from A site? But yeah, they are. But they are waiting on the wrong spot. They are waiting in the wrong spot.
Trying to get this exit frags, but and the water squad are walking past them.
Underwater squad going over mid and through CT, clearing out ETT's territorium. Territory. Hello.
Exactly.
English be Englishing, yeah? McVanish waiting in front of electrical, but they're not going to go there as UWS pushes through the B entry to secure the round. A 7-6 comeback for the Underwater squad.
Only 1 round behind. You did not expect this from the way this map started.
No, definitely not. It was looking very good and very solid for ETT with a 7-4 lead. But UWS is not going to quit yet and showing that they are not giving up.
Yeah, ETT on a low buy now.
A very low buy. We see 2 M4s and 1 going mid. Schroeder going for the swing, going back, left on 32 HP.
I'm not sure how he's still alive.
Re-peeking. Another Molotov behind him. He is basically trapped on that middle bridge. Quad with
Expect him to be this close.
Quad with another shot. And Ivor as well, getting Schroeder that final kill. McVanish, ooh, defending mid. ETT is holding up. We see Digo and Jacob. If he gets that kill, it is very winnable for ETT in this round.
Yeah, it's not lost for sure, but T3 outside A, and that's not a good position to be.
T3 on A is another person when it comes to this match. He just gets those angles, he gets those entry frags, and just paves the way through for UWS to get those bomb plants down and gain that extra little bit of money and pressure on ETT's side.
This is finally a retake that ETT could manage, but no kits. As I said, the Veltman goes down. As McVanish, I think his only chances are to get exit frags.
McVanish does have a buffer in his economy, but he's just gonna wait for T3 to peak, but he's just unstoppable on A site. You do not want to peak T3 right now if I were you.
Nah, I would just send all your members to A side because T3 was. I think I got a couple, but surely you can trade them out. But no, it doesn't matter.
T3 is an untradeable asset to the UWS squad, and we're going into the final round. We see one up on each side, and we're just going to see some flashes by McDingle right there as McVanish goes into electrical.
Aggressive play from McVanish, I like this.
I like him going mid. I do. But what are we going to see from UWS? The clutch, waiting alone on B site. We know that McVanish was on B, but it gets killed by T3 going A again. What is happening to T3? He just became another human being. He's just almost
Super
a demigod.
fair.
T3 with another kill.
That's A open. No, actually, never mind. Jacob here to receive.
Jacob is receiving, but Quad is just going to B site, confusing ETT even more, forcing the rotation. But what are they gonna do? They are still waiting on A, and finally T3 gets stopped by Velman with the AWP.
For once, but what's what is in an interesting position. They've
We
got
see-
C control, not the bomb yet.
We see the bomb rotation to B side, but is it gonna be in time as Velman is already awaiting McDingle with the AWP? Bomb has been planted by UWS, and ETT finally gains that upper hand in the final clutch. A 2 vs 2, a 1 vs 2 for UWS Emir. Gets the first kill, and the second kill is awaiting his fate in CT. And he gets the headshot. UWS with an insane comeback, taking the lead on this halftime.
Yeah, look at that. They lost the first 5 rounds and finally getting back to it. And after a bit, T3 finds his mojo and is now 17-10. Yeah, the A side was insane.
But are they going to?
Openings.
Are they going to keep up at CT? We know that is a T-sided map, and we've seen the comeback from UWS, but are we going to see from ETT as well? I am very curious.
So am I as ETT opting towards the B side? And what's going here?
That is a
McDingle!
Macking with a 3K. Oh my god, what is happening? The clutch getting the first pick for for ETT, and McDingle, he's going to go for the ace. He's going to do it. Patiently awaiting. UWS's McVanish tried to take him out, but McDingle was just unstoppable.
Very good play by UNDERWATERSQUAD there. Perfectly catching out ETT with that D push. Flashed off, they can't do shit.
It was just impossible for ETT to win that round, and UNDERWATERSQUAD taking a very early lead with the economy, forcing almost that bonus away. We're going to see an econ from ETT, and we're going to see a very curious 3-man sided A defense, while ETT is going underside mid through electrical. There's only one person from UNDERWATERSQUAD on B. On A, I mean. No, that was B.
Oh, that's a good opening though.
That is a very good opening.
Oh, but Emir
We
going
see
down!
Amir
Wait a
in the...
minute.
That is the first Molotov kill right there.
As McDingle kills Quad. It's down to a 1v2.
McDingle being dinged. ETT takes it back with the economy round.
Not like that.
T3 hitting the 20 kills, but it's not enough to carry UWS for another round win on CT. We're going to see a swing back on UNDERWATERSQUAD by ETT with the AKs, with some extra money, with utils. And what do we have at UNDERWATERSQUAD side? Only 5 Deagles.
Those Deagles are scary though. Don't cut them out just yet. But it's not looking very, very good.
They're not in a favorable position. I mean, ETT has the util, they got the angles, they got the T side, and they're just gonna pre-fire while UNDERWATERSQUAD is waiting patiently, dodging those bullets. Ivor on 17 HP gets the first kill on Veltman, but gets directly traded by Jacob Dutch. We see another equal matchup. Talking about health, but there's Scotter with a nice swing on Quad, going to push that A site, which is completely left open by UNDERWATERSQUAD. They need to go in for recon, they need to go in for the site. Scotter with another kill, going for the third. Yes, he's there. He's not going to fall back though.
T3?
T3, we've seen those headshots on A site. What is he going to do defending on A site though? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
It was a hard one. Not being able to retrieve that AK and play with the Deagle, it's hard. As ETT, take it back to the 9-9. You have underwater squads, not on great money. Those Deagles was tough.
Those Deagles didn't do them a favor, and they're going for another full eco. We see one P250 bot, but that is it. While ETT is building up that buffer for a next round loss.
The electrical staff.
Oh, I think they will be more than ready because they only need one person to be there, and that is the clutch. He got all the info he needed, and I mean,
They got one gun out. That's said something.
I don't want to say much, but Scotter is already on A site, and they are still waiting. As ETT, we finally see the bomb rotation to A, while the underwater squad is pushing to the T spawn, going through mid maybe. Yes, there's the shot, but it's just not accurate enough. Veldman waiting for those back shots to stop through those walls.
HP. Oh wait.
Gets pushed by two people from underwater squad. They are on 2 AKs and a USP. They are on 2 AKs, I mean. T3 got killed in CT spawn, which was not the right play for him. Didn't check his corner enough, wasn't cautious, and Quad and McDingle are gonna wait for ETT to leave their site.
Yeah, getting those two AKs out of like a full eco, that's huge. The CT economy is harsh. Like not being able to like all the money into those M4s.
We're gonna see McDingle gonna take a peek. Is he gonna take a peek on Jacob?
Unaware.
Unaware of Jacob being mid. One picking him up though. Securing another kill and another loss for ETT economy wise, but they did have the buffer. They can just completely buy all their guns again, while Underwater Squad is finally able to buy a full kit of utils and guns.
As we get the first actual gun rounds of this half. Utility on the city side, not perfect, but decent off out of McDingle.
We've seen McDingle with the AWP. He made some great picks. He's going with a KD of 1 right now, while T3 on a 21 kill. He's just somewhere else. The difference is insane, but is the difference going to be insane enough?
It's a good position to reload to. Shoot, no, he's there.
Underwater Squad playing like it's T-side, pushing up with Quad and throwing those nades where it hurts them. Nice Molotov on mid, waiting for Jacob to maybe get a peek, but there's no one there.
Yeah, I like this. Underwater Squad with a really good controller of the map. A controller candles with Quad so deep in. Will they expect it?
I do not think so. I think the clutch will go around Quad or LAN on Quad.
Oh, doesn't check.
What are
it
we gonna
first.
see? Oh! He did check it eventually. The clutch from ETT getting that kill back, but McDingle with the AWP for Underwater Squad.
I thought he got him.
There it is though. There's another one there though. Is he gonna peek it? McVanish going into electrical. We've seen him all rounds there on CT side, but he's finds his favorite spot again on the T side.
T3 to receive it here though.
And as we know, T3 is on another level,
I think he just
and he's gonna get the. Yes, he heard him. T3 with a close peek, but not enough to stop McVanish from the bomb plant. But there's Ivor going behind him, and that is just unexpected for McVanish. Veldman is too late. Could have sticked it. Ivor! The first shot! What is happening? McDingle with a nice redemption on Ivor, but that could have gone very vital for ETT. No, for Underwater Squad.
Scrappy on that B side, but it doesn't matter. Still get the round. That's also what to say. Double arm is the go against it.
A 10-10 lineup going into the last 10 rounds of this match. Are we going to see a 15-15 here going into overtime?
Oh, that would be a spicy one. First match straight into overtime.
That will be a mental decider already. Getting that first match, getting that overtime done, it's just to say, I'm here, look at me, we're going to win this thing.
It's going to set the pace for this match. Yes, ETC very aggressive on that A side there, but McDingle.
Another AWP pick. He's found his AWP right back where he wants it. Got 5 kills with it already, and we've seen another very spread out T side. We've seen it at UWS, and we've seen it, and we haven't seen it from ETT at the beginning of this half. But now we're seeing another spread out T side, just waiting for Underwater Squad to even push a little bit up to ETT. Just very silent. A few flashes from McVanish. Stays mid though.
Very safe. Oh, Veldman gets tagged!
Feldman is too late. Wastes his smoke.
Not like that.
And you don't want to see a 3v5 situation to ETT against Underwater Squad. We're going to see an 8 push here. Are they going to catch him off guard? One is going to enter electrical, and one is holding. There it is.
Oh,
Emir taking that pick.
that's huge. That should let him know that they're probably close towards his B. Yes, Underwater Squad is pinching in.
The clutch leaving his team in a 2v5 situation. Well, Underwater Squad completely flawless teammates that round to get that economy finally down on the CT side. Well, ETT needs to eco this round. They can't force anything. Jacob Dutch only with 2k to his name.
That's a rough one. Underwater Squad taking the lead here in the latter match of the latter side of this match. Clearly.
T3 got the AK in his arms. Going for a spray is Iva with a nice back from McDavid. With a kill through the smoke.
I might have been on the boost, I'm not sure.
Another ETT 3v5 against Underwater Squad. They have been very strong on this CT side. We haven't seen a favor to T side in the penultimate round of last half. Are we going to see that again with ETT? Emir not checking it right, but T3 with another kill on that AK. He's just on fire.
He's ready for that. McVanish wants to get away with the gun, but T3 doesn't let it happen. It's ATT on a defense. No control, no guns. That's a tough one.
We see someone chilling in electrical. 2 people on A site. 1 fully on B site. We see Skoda and Jacob taking that favor to B site. What is going to happen? Iva sitting there. Is he going to get checked?
He's low HP though. It's not completely lost, but it's hard.
There's the first one and there's the second one. Iva taking that pick into a 12-10 lead for UWS on the CT side yet again.
That's super nice. Finally being able to get into that game, getting that lead, and now they're in a position where ETT is not looking too spicy for now. They got their guns back though, so they can try to make a comeback here.
ETT low in utils, but all with AKs trying to counter the unstoppable UWS on CT side. We've seen CT side being, I mean, the better side in the first half of each half. And I think UWS has the manpower, has the skills, and got the control to take that lead and make it their win on CT in Anubis.
As ETT have taken good control of the map here, very close towards his B. Bombs still goes at the A, so cannot hit it just now.
There's Molly on mid. It's going to be a showdown, but Ivor gets the kill over McVanish. And another favorable position for UWS. T3 gets another kill, another headshot that is just leading his squad, taking the shots that he needs, and he's hitting them like it's crazy.
ETT's not allowed to get any footing here, but oh wait, they're hitting at A side, quad to receive.
Quad to receive. Benny on his home turf. Feldman getting that kill, and they're gonna get the bomb plant. Well, the clutch was on mid, and they know there are 3 guys mid right there, and they're just gonna pre-fire it. There's the first kill by Feldman, and almost a second kill on that mid.
This is still a rough one.
Ooh, he's gonna catch. T3 got caught by Veldman, and he is there. He's in the zone right now. A nice clutch by Veldman and Jacob. What are we gonna see? A run boost? No, it's not. It's just a walk through the smoke, and it's gonna be a 1v1.
What's the time though?
No time for McDingle. He's gonna save the op, but he's gonna get killed by Jacob Dutch, which leaves ETT alive in this match.
Oh, such a good round. The recovery, insane. It's the opening on quad there on the A side, left it alone. Good read by them, but
And Jacob was one of the key players that round, seeing all 3 CTs of Underwater Squad, leaving the info that one is going to go CT, and that was just how ETT planned it out. Getting that round, getting the 11-12. And what's going to happen now? They're going on a full A side push, and McDingle's only saw one. But Quad is there, going for the spray. Scholar swings back, and McDingle's left. McDingle with the first peek. As he goes for the no-scope, misses. Iron backside, McVanish killing him instantly with the Galil AR. And it's going to be another 2v2, but it's decided to against UWS right now. And there it is! Ivor with another headshot. Keeping that A site alive and keeping that 2-round lead on ETT.
very nicely played. A round full of trades, but eventually just going towards Underwater Squad. As ATT on some Tech 9s and blocks. It's not looking pretty.
It's not looking pretty. It's not looking good. It's going to be a 14-11 if they don't actually clutch this pistol eco. We've seen it before though. We've seen the taking of the site. That's the first kill for Quad. Gets traded. McDingle with another R pick, with a second R pick, with a third R pick, and that's just by the book defending of UWS. It's going to be a 14-11 lead while their Egon is stacked and ETT is looking to get a okay util usage and just win 5 rounds with those AKs because they're going to need the wins right now on T side. It's T-sided map, but are they going to make it work with those 5 AKs? I don't know.
They need this one. This Squad going very aggressively on the B here. Clutch. Bit in the right position. Will they expect him?
You see Underwater Squad waiting for him.
Interesting standoff.
Fast on the rotation. There's only one member of UWS on A. And there's a miss by McVanish, but he still gets the kill in the end.
OHB, but E4 takes it back by taking Scholar, as it's a 4v3 now. McVanish with OHB. CT needs to make the move.
ETT situation doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, bro. It doesn't look good. McVanish going for the hard peek. Gets cancelled by Emme. Oh my god, there's a 2v4 situation. UWS looks like they have it under the belt with another kill by Ivor.
What's a bomb down?
And
That's a hard
Jacob
one.
is going to peek that. Gets the kill, gets the bomb. But where's he going to go? 15 seconds left on the clock. Gets another peek in Quad. But Quad just takes that kill like it's any other day and stealing candy from a kid. 15-11 from UWS. We're going to see an overtime or just an absolute convincing win on the CT side on Anubis by UWS.
Yeah, but ETT with the force by Tech 9, Galil, Snow, AKs, back Util. They need a miracle.
They need a miracle and they need it fast because it's only one round, which leaves up UWS's chances for the first win in the series of the Academy League finals, DCS finals.
Oh, here's a drop! Pick behind it! Oh, but Emir trades it out. Could have been very scary, but
A good trade by Veldman, trading in Tech 9 for an M4. Ivor taking another kill, gets traded by McVanish though. We see a lot of trading now being done here, and 3 Galils against 1 M4A1S, an AK, and an AWP.
ooh, Quad wants this in. Oh, would get it? The clutch takes him down. What's
Scholar
huge?
taking a nice peek, and it looks like a 3v1 for ETT, but which side are they going to go? They're going to plan on A, and we're going to see Emir going to CT and trying to save the M4,
No,
or
I
is he
think-
going to go for it?
I think he'll still go for it. No, he doesn't.
No, he's going to wait. He's going to wait them out, and he's going to get another round for his team where they can rethink and take a look at their strategy.
Getting some exits would be huge. The money's not good on the ETT side. If you can keep him on the low money, that can give you some easier rounds. For the next bits. First fight.
Ooh, that is a
Second
loss
here.
for Scholar.
More.
That's a loss for the clutch, and that was not something they should have done. They should have played it safe, go back to their own site, because I mean, the economy still does not look good for the whole side of ETT. Well, I mean, UWS can just buy whatever they... Wait, no. Yeah, they can. They can.
They can, but it's still not pretty. Emir, good play there. That's 12-5. Only 3 more rounds for ETT to tie it up. Getting very close.
Are they going to be able to do it, though?
Seen it last round, yes, but can they do it?
We've seen it in the first half of the game. A complete retake for an 8-7 lead for UWS. Is the same going to happen to ETT and tying it up for the 15-15 going into overtime? Chilling around electrical, Emir taking that as his defensive position. The clutch pre-firing, trying to get that kill, trying to get some damage in. Veltman being peaked though.
Tagging each other, but
T3 and
Focus.
Veltman both being hit.
we're catching them out with the pants down. That's what you'd like to see. 1 minute left on the clock.
What is ETT gonna do against this stacked underwater squad? Advantage rotating to T spawn. It looks like they're gonna go B. They need to make a move and they need to make it fast to catch underwater squad off guard because they are there with 3 CTs defending.
And one even closer on the flank. Wait, what did I catch out the ball? K4's a bit of a hog.
McDingle getting caught out. Well, there it is. Oh, you are getting denied. And there is a 3v1 for underwater squad.
Oh, wait.
McVanish going for a 1v2 situation right here. Got the bomb. Is he going to go for the plant? 15 seconds left on the clock.
Narkin gets it. No way.
He gets the kill, but Quad is on 100 HP and there's 7 left on McVanish's count. And he's going to get killed. He's going to get killed. No. No.
GG.
GG's. A win for underwater squad and a crazy flank by Quad.
Yeah, very well played there. Underwater squad being able to get it out there. I love it.
It didn't look like Underwater Squad was going to win this one with an 8-7 lead against ETT on T side. It was not as convincing as I thought it would be, but definitely a convincing CT side. Who's the MVP? It's got to be T3. It's got to be T3.
He came back. He came out of retirement for this and absolutely destroyed the A side.
It's
Wasn't even
crazy.
close when he walked in. And when he got into the game, like he just wanted so many rounds for Underwater Squad to come back and to get into this position.
He kept them alive. We see Quad was not having his game 14-20, but that was definitely compensating by T3. What a match played, and I mean an unsuspected result by Underwater Squad winning that CT side. I think it's time we switch back to the analysts to go over the match in a minute.
Soon TM.
What a match. Very close. It started looking rough for Underwater Squad at the start. Because with the 5-0 in CT, then the game became a lot more close than we expected. Right?
Disadvantage side on Anubis. I thought with the way the first two rounds went, I expected them to do more. But as we mentioned, Underwater Squad, if they wake up, if their individuals start shooting back, they are really hard to deal with.
Yes.
And we saw that with T3 absolutely popping off and frankly winning Underwater Squad this map. So it's very close, but this series has become very interesting now going into Vertigo.
There was definitely a great individual performance. But how do you think the teams fared as just a general against the others?
I think Underwater Squad, I expected a little less like team play from a map that they haven't played that much. They've done quite a lot, but I was very surprised by how solid their team play was. Their game plan looked good. For example, some of the rounds on their T side where they were set up in a default and were able to quickly go to, I think it was ETT pushing A, getting a kill, but Underwater Squad quickly being able to capitalize and go and fight the B side, catching 2 players off guard. and winning the round. Like those kind of plays, showing that they're able to that they know what they want to do in their game plan and executing it pretty good.
So we talked a lot about at the start that the first map is going to be very important because it might give the morale to one team that otherwise wouldn't expect it going to the second map. What do you guys think it actually means for Vertigo?
I think Vertigo will be a little bit less close. I think it being ETT's permaban throughout the season, now suddenly floating it through in the finals, was a very curious play.
Very unexpected, right?
Yeah, but I found it to be kind of strange, as this veto looked the way it looked, favoring ETT, with them having their two most played maps in Anubis and Overpass played. But the fact they lost Anubis in the fashion they did, going up 5-0 on CT side, then finishing the half 7-8
Yes.
with Underwater Squad going on a tear. I think this Vertigo map, if Underwater Squad can continue their form they've shown this map, I think this game will be over kind of quick.
You agree with this?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean it's going to be a lot of pressure on ETT for now. Of course, you know, Underwater Squad might be a bit confused about the pick as well, or about the ETT not banning Vertigo. So we're going to see. I think ETT might have something up their sleeves about for the next map, but it's really not sure. They might have practiced it outside of the officials, but Underwater Squad looked solid on the map, so it's going to be interesting seeing what ETT can bring.
It's really up to ETT to now claw themselves back into a position where they can win the series in the end. But they are definitely underdogs. But maybe overconfidence might be a problem for Underwater Squad if they think they get too comfortable with their own map and currently sitting in a good position. Then who knows what might happen. All right, thank you all. We're going to take a little break and then we'll be back in a bit. Thank you very much. We are back, everyone. We're waiting here for map 2 on Vertigo. We talked a little to the teams. They seem very surprised. There's a lot of tactics going on. Well, at least as far as we know. So, what do we expect to see from the teams on Vertigo here?
I think it's going to be really scrappy. It has to be really scrappy. ETT has not played Vertigo as a team, ever.
Yes.
So this will be interesting.
I think I heard one of the players say they have a total of 10 matches in the recent enough times.
Yeah, on their FACEIT history.
So they're not even as a team. That's just FACEIT. Like going through their FACEIT page, just searching for Vertigo. The FACEIT page goes back to 2021. So
in the last 2
times.
years, zero as a team.
Yes.
That is impressive.
Yeah,
We're seeing it now.
we're seeing it now.
It
So
has
there's-
been picked.
So I expect it to be really scrappy. I expect them to go for just fights, stick to the basics, trade efficiently. I wouldn't expect any weird executes, any really thought through.
ETT is definitely going to avoid map-specific strats. They're just going to stick to fighting as a team or individually,
Yeah,
so that they can just take the aim duels, basically,
Yes.
instead of executes or any weird plays.
the problem with that being, I don't think that's a winning strategy. Not against the UWS. I think Underwater Squad has strong enough individual players that going for aim duels is not enough to beat them.
No, I think also in Anubis we showed that there were a couple of really good individual players on Underwater Squad. You really have to step up if you want to do the same on Vertigo, but then
Exactly.
against them.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, T3 popping off on Anubis. That's going to be interesting seeing how he's able to convert that into Vertigo. And if he plays the same way as he did on Anubis, then there's no chance that ETT is going to be able to do anything.
Do you think Underwater Squad is also going to play a bit scrappy and try and also take those duels, or are they actually going to play exact comps, for example?
I think they will go for aim duels. I think they did that in a semifinal against Kron. Especially look at Ivar. Look for him to start going for fights, going for solo plays, making those aggressive maneuvers in order to create space for the team.
Yes.
But I would expect Underwater Squad to have some structure to their play, as they did in their semifinal, as they did throughout the season. They have some structure.
Yeah, they have played Vertigo before,
Yeah.
as opposed to their opponents.
Exactly.
So they do know what to do on this map. I mean, I think they've shown that they know what to play on almost every map. There's probably not that many maps where you would call them weak.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you probably wouldn't call them very strong on any of the other maps, right?
No, I wouldn't say they're extremely strong. They have really good maps. I think Vertigo is one of their better maps. So this is why the veto was so interesting,
Yeah.
as they basically played their entire series on the first map. With Underwater Squad winning Anubis, I think Vertigo will be done very fast. I don't think ETT has many options. I don't think unless they've practiced it and we don't know, they might have something like prepared. But based on the info we have, I think this game is going to be over very fast.
Looking at the videos, it was very much like ETT was hoping to win the first map, then ignore whatever they picked, and then win on the last map.
Yeah.
But now they have definitely lost the first map. So it's very hard for them to follow their game plan. They have to show that they are capable of winning on Vertigo, even if they have probably a lot less hours on it than Underwater Squad.
I mean, I think the only way that I can see ETT winning here is just by completely playing off, like not a normal way of playing CS, which might be the only way to catch Underwater Squad off guard and off their game plan. And otherwise, if they play like a normal puggy style of CS, even then it's not going to be enough.
So important for ETT here is to make sure that Underwater Squad can't play their own game.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have to be running interference almost the whole game. So Underwater Squad can't just get into the groove or make sure they play their own game on Vertigo, which is the map they picked for a reason, probably.
Yeah, but to be fair, Vertigo is the map where you rely heavily on CT aggression, especially mid-round. So we'll see what happens. And
All right. Well, we're going to go over the casters because the game is about to begin.
Yes, we are going to start the game. We're hearing some shooting from Underwater Squad. We're almost ready to start the game. I am happily now is a spicy vertigo for a match point for Underwater Squad.
It's gonna be an interesting one. ETT really has to show up to see if they can pull this out. So getting this pistol would make a great start.
Are we gonna see a run boost from either UWS or ETT? I'd love to see one.
Surely. Nah, but I believe. I want to.
We believe and we hope. We are getting ready for the first round to commence.
Still a pause.
We're still on pause. We are ready to get this match started. What are we going to see from ETT? Are we going to see the comeback, or is UWS going to take that presence and going for the 2-0 in this finals?
They would love to, but is ETT gonna let go? Who knows?
T3 came out of retirement for this final, and it would be a gift for him to win this match, to win the finals, and to go home a happy man and finally stay in the retirement home for CSGO.
Surely this will be the last time he comes out, right?
It has to be, it has to be.
Surely.
He's left already, but he came back. Are we gonna see like Fernando Alonso or who else? I don't think so.
I think we're finally getting the go signs. Soon TM this second map will start.
We are waiting. ETT starting a CT.
Ah, there we go.
I think we're gonna get a good CT side here from ETT. Or we're gonna take a presence in Underwater Squad's T3 for the round, and we begin on maybe the final match of the finals. It looks like they're going A site. Ivor going short.
Very fast.
Going very fast, only defending with 2 of their teammates. ETT is leaving the premise there with 3 now. Scholar trying to go for a swing. And there's an early plan there for UWS. 1:30 on the clock, and there's already a bomb. They just saved 1 minute, oh no, 50 seconds just saved on this round, putting a lot of pressure on ETT, but they're going to go for the smoke. There's the first kill by Veldman on a headshot. McVanish, oh, Veldman going for his second headshot. McVanish and Jacob are both very on low health. And there's the spray, and there's the defuse. What a clutch, and there's going to be some aftermath in this round. A full kill on Underwater Squad and a 1-0 lead after the pistol for ETT. What a round.
You love to see it. ETT getting the pistol and hopefully being able to get some momentum into this game. Like, they don't want to get to let Underwater Squad go fast. They don't want to win those rounds.
They are using the bonus that they got from the round before to take those M4s on a stroll. But Quad with a 1 peak on mid.
That's actually an opening.
And Jacob is going to be there. Jacob is going to be waiting for them, but not enough for McDingle
That's B-side open.
and Quad.
This is already extremely hard for ETT to get.
Yes.
Oh, low HP though.
The
but
clutch,
that's a start.
getting that pick on Quad. Denying the Deagle kills on mid. Veldman going under to go to stairs, but there's someone waiting for him there, and he takes the swing. T3 is again on a roll. 2 kills in 2 rounds.
That's huge.
What is ETT gonna do to answer on this? There it is, a nice trade, and there's just a triple peak by UWS. T3 taking another kill. 3 kills in 2 rounds. He is going ham already.
Yeah, that's amazing from Underwater Squad. Like, they lost the pistol, but they don't care. They just come straight back out with the force and win the second round. And that puts ETT in a very bad position economy-wise, as they forced the force. Arm worse than the Eagles.
We're gonna see a mid push by ETT with the Eagles, but what are they gonna do? No one from Underwater Squad is present around mid except for T3, and he's unstoppable, and we see that right there. Another show of skill by T3.
Want something?
Also, peek, and he gets it! He gets it eventually.
I think it's out. Low HP though.
Oh, look at Scudder here. Oh, and there's McVanish again with another 1 league.
Oh, this is huge.
And T3 is on mid, gets the pick on McVanish, finally after being so low for all that time. And there's a double stack on Veltman on A site. We're going to see a fast rotation by Scudder and by Jacob here as UWS takes A site like it's nothing.
Yeah, they should save this. I think there's a gun on mid from God. I'm not sure if Scholar picked it up already. Nah, there's...
Yeah, there it is. There's a gun. It's going to be an AK for Jacob, and they're just having to wait on UWS to retrieve home site and to finally start picking the kills to make a dent in their economy. Is UWS going to play it smart and trying to wait for Jacob and Skoda to wait for that bomb to go off to kill them eventually, to save that money and to put them at a massive $50 and $250 in game?
Want to preserve their own economy, build something up so they can lose rounds and still be able to buy it after that. As ETT won the pistol, but losing the next seconds. As this round is also very weird. They have 2 guns, but not enough
What is
money
gonna
to
happen?
properly buy into this. I think they'll play for the hero AK and hero M4.
I think they dropped around something because they're on the least amount of money while still surviving that round. And just, yeah, checking around. Ivor with an early pick and T3 pre-firing McVanish going through the smoke. Oh my god, is he
I
gonna
like
do
this. Super quick up. I don't think they're ready for this. Yeah, there you go.
it? There's the first pick by McVanish. He was in that corner and nobody was suspecting him. And as you did see, Emma just walked in there, straight-faced, past him, dead,
Yeah, that's
dropped.
Huge. That's huge. And what has got open though? And that's gonna be a tough one for ET to retake.
Yeah, Veltman staying on A for some reason while we know they're on B.
But no kits. This is a tough one to retake.
No
53,
kits, 30 seconds
No
left.
armor, McVanish, no armor, and Veldman. Getting these guns out of the round is way more important.
They did eco again, and to take 3 guns for 5 guys is insane for another eco on ETT side. Can they finally turn around and get back that momentum that they had in the pistol round?
Yeah, the next round will be that round. They can get those guns, they can maybe even get them up, and from there they really need to step up. Not let UNDERWATERSQUAD get too far ahead, because at some point it's gonna be too late.
Yeah, we see another pick for yet ETT or UWS as we go into the 5th round. 3-1 lead for UWS on the T side. I think they can get that momentum going because look at that economy quad on 6k. That is a 2-man drop for UWS, and that, yeah, just gives a green sign for Emir to buy all that he wants just because he can be dropped next round. Another high up push from eSports Team Twente on UWS.
T3, like the red flashed off.
T3 with a miss spray, which is just very unfortunate for him. We would have loved a 2k there by T3, and let's see how the teams are going to react to that death of T3. The clutch waiting on short. Scott waiting on sight.
Yes, and UNDERWATERSQUAD creeps onto this ramp. Bomb in hand, so deciding... Trying to see if there's something.
We see a fire going to sandbags. No one there though. Skoda is waiting on that site, waiting to just let go of that crouch control button and just get a nice fast peek. It is in the middle. Wild West. T3 takes the kill on site on Skoda. Quad takes the kill on short, and Jacob is nowhere near to be found on that A site.
It's a good takedown of all the squads. Finding both kills on the side so easily. That puts ETT again into, I think, a save.
They need to save again. That money just doesn't stack up for them, and it's not looking favorable in a 4-1 loss already because they are way too far from site. Only 1 kit present at Jacobs, and they're just gonna wait. But they're not gonna wait long enough. But because I don't think UWS is gonna push that T spawn.
Nah, they won't. They want to get these guns out, and that's just enough. Every time the sides go out too fast, and they don't have the to retake.
So not gonna happen again. Another 2 rifle save for ETT. They are never gonna get a foot in the ground if they not win. If they don't win a round.
Finally get a AWP out. That's huge.
Is it gonna be Veltman? Yes, it's gonna be Veltman, and we see McDingle with the AWP as well. What are we gonna see? Is it gonna be an AWP showdown or is it not? No, it's not gonna be an AWP showdown. There's 3-man going to B, as there are only 2-man of ETT defending B site.
Let's see if 3 select towards at A. Jacob and elbow to receive. Didn't clear him out just yet.
We got T3 with a good pick. McVanish going to mid, leaving B site completely open for UWS to take. T3 with another kill. He's 8-3.
What again on this insane flank? Oh,
He's
not checking.
Oh, he's in the shadows. He's Batman. I want to save justice. There you go. Again, another flank kill from Quad. Insane flanks. And Veltman missing the ARC shot. He doesn't connect those shots, and while he needs to, because that ARC was expensive. That ARC took a chunk out of the wallet. Veltman gonna save the ARC. Running away.
That's fair.
Another 2 rifle save by ETT. They are never going to get a foot in the ground yet again for a 5-1 losing streak. 5-1 lead for UWS.
We've seen how these games go. Last time it was reversed. I think it was 5-1 as well at some point. But it doesn't matter. Underwater Squad just finding very good openings here. The rounds, like even though the retake was possible, caught with that flank on mid, that's so huge that wins in the round. And
I mean, they got the momentum, they got the luck, they got the 3v2 situation, and I mean, McVanish going to mid instantly was not a good decision by him. He should have stayed on B side, try to get a kill, because otherwise, I mean, the round would have already been lost. Just gotta go into sandbags though, and we're waiting for, oh my god, there's a 5-man stack for Underwater Squad on ramp. What are we gonna see?
the bottom on the I like it. That's the clutch aggressive.
Clutch getting that first pick, getting traded though by Ivor.
Where's the more to receive? They're already up. The money's not gonna stop them.
And what are we gonna see now? We're gonna see a push from UWS while we are rotating with ETT to B side, and T3 holding that flank, knowing what Quad is able, what Quad is capable of. Maybe he thinks the same of ETT. I don't think that they're gonna do it because they still need to take care of that B side. They still need to anticipate the rotation by UWS. And when are we gonna see the 2nd man rotate from ETT? It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, all these leads was drawn them back into the sides. Is there 3 here?
It's gonna be a peek though. They're gonna peek. There's a molly on Veltman, and he's again found himself in a fiery situation. Got himself out though fast enough, unlike the last match. Jacob still staying on mid, and there's the plan on A by UWS. They're gonna put on the pressure with 40 seconds on the timer for that bomb. Are they gonna defuse the ETT, or are they just gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy a nice ride to heaven?
This retake is really doable. Surely Volvo gets his, tacks him down. Just doesn't die. 4 HP, 11 HP.
11 HP for him here. Whoa, there he goes. Ivor staying on short. Gets a pick. And there's the smoke defuse.
Wait a minute.
Ivor gets the spray down.
Oh, wait. 6 seconds. Oh.
We hit everyone upstairs screaming.
And for
It's
a good
another round
reason.
for ETT.
That's what you love to see.
What a stick. What a bomb defuse. Ivor got unlucky with the spray, sprayed on the wrong side of the bomb, and that was pure joy we just heard from ETT upstairs. What a round.
Yeah, they needed something. They need some kind of win. They need to bounce back as they're going aggressive. Veltman looking for it. But takes it down to 1 HP.
1 HP. Without that AWP, he's not as dangerous as he was. The clutch already on 11 HP as well, getting tagged by McDingle. And there's the push on B side already made by UWS. Jacob gets the spray down. T3 is gone. The powerhouse is gone. But Ivor avenges him like Batman, and Quad gets another kill in the clutch while being killed by Veltman in the process. Being killed by someone on 1 HP is not something you like. Vanish on his own. No, he's not, because Veltman is still at 1 HP. Oh my god.
This is scary too.
It's just...
Up so far out. I don't think he spotted him. That was a 4v3
he did. And there's the peak by Ivor. Veltman, oh my god, this is going to be the clutch of the century. If he touches that molly, if he touches the flash. And there's still one flash. He's one tickle on his toe away. And Emme gets the kill. He was on 48 HP.
No,
It was enough to spray him down.
He got tagged down to 48 HP. With 1 HP doing so much damage. Velpon tried it best, but wasn't enough. As ETT after their immaculate stick, they don't have the money again to buy. And it's another deal round.
What kind of smoke is that, Emme?
Smoke goes to short.
Oh my god, I've never seen that in my life. I haven't played CSGO in a while, but I still know all the strats. Well, not all of them. But smokes were never my thing. And there's a nice peek by the clutch, going for a double dig
11 HP.
on McDingle on that A ramp. He stops the push from happening on ramp to get some time and to rethink his. Oh my god, Feldman didn't take that 1 HP loss as granted. Try to go and trying to be dangerous, but got killed by McDingle in the process with the AK. Nice swap for the AWP for McDingle. And what are we gonna see here? 3 guys of UWS on ramp. Emme with the headshot kill. Wait, no, it was Iva. It was Iva. Jacob and McVanish going to that A site where they so desperately need another stick to happen. Though they don't have any smokes, they can't stick it.
No smoke, no hits, but solid 1 dig.
And there's gonna be another one. No, it's not. Quad swings it around.
Like, it takes a gun out, but it doesn't matter. I know UNDERWATERSQUAD sitting on so much money. Look at McDingle, 10k. In general, just 10k most of them, not 3 of them almost.
3 of them around 8 to 10k. I mean, that's enough to buy a nice car to swing around that B side for once. Come on, UWS. We want to see that B side more often. Come on, like buy Alfa Romeo, buy a nice Audi. I don't care. Just a car where you can sit with the 5 of you in.
The instant opener from Quad. As he gets taken out to 9 HP, but still at 5v4.
It took almost 2 men from ETT to get that kill, but Jacob fairly avenges Skoda on Iva.
Oh, I like this. This is good control.
Very good patience shown by UWS as well. You can't forget that they are still waiting. Jacob heard the drop on his right, and T3 gets another kill in mid. They're going to be with the 2 of them of ETT holding B site, but it's another 4v3. Oh, we see another player on 1 HP. T3 just got the kill, but it took 99 HP points of him. And what are we going to see from him? Are we going to see an insane clutch, which Velman couldn't perform, but T3 can?
No, the clutch.
The clutch just looks away.
Oh,
This is timing. This is timing, ladies and gentlemen. There it is, the clutch. He still gets the kill on T3. If he was a bit faster, he could have caught him off guard.
On the 1 squad. Fast on 8, Velman.
Velman, another time in the fire. 30 HP points taken off by him.
Oh, but it's a huge nade in Quad. Bomb down, the molly.
Getting a bomb now. Not a nice molly. He missed the molly. Reducing the space where they can walk themselves. And there's a kill by ETT. It's 3-7 for them. They finally got another round. And finally get the momentum going to get those rounds flowing.
Oh, that's huge. Jacob coming back with that B ramp push, taking that control is what you love to see. Just like challenging in the UNDERWATERSQUAD in their control taking of the map, and that forces them to go elsewhere, but where all the other people are the well played words.
We're gonna see a split push to A and to B by UWS. It looks like they're going B this time on stairs with the bomb right there. Skoda is again taking ramp very aggressively. Was getting pre-fired, and Velman is going to be there to support. He's got to be like, go Skoda, go, with another smoke to keep that push from happening against UWS. Oh, but he's hit. He is hit.
Single.
Velman again on 30 HP. Is he going to pull off another low HP clutch?
It'd be super scary.
I mean,
HP on the op, it doesn't really matter. 1 shot is enough.
it's like almost natural instinct for Veltman. When you're in doubt, when you're on low HP, you've got everything to fight for. And that's when people are most dangerous. That's just natural instincts kicking for Veltman. Maybe he just needs to get hit once or twice and just run away and get that clutch. It's again UWS are going to A site, but Skoda is holding that middle site again.
You're scary.
Oh, and there's another timing in that smoke. Skoda almost getting the pick on Emma, but he's just not getting where he wants. Oh, Veltman! They don't see it! McDingle missing Veltman by a thread, and there's another misread by Veltman. What is happening
Down to a
to
beat.
ETT?
Oh, but Underwater Squad low HP. 10 and 37. It's still very possible, but the clutch on 9 himself.
There's gonna be a peek. That's the first one on Emir. Quad is on 10 HP, gets killed with a wall bang. T3, is he gonna clutch it? 63 HP. There's the fake defuse by Jacob Dutch. And he's gone.
He knows.
Oh, timing?
I think that's around.
Hit?
He can defuse. Team up.
Hit?
Never mind. Nah, it shouldn't be enough. Pause.
Is it gonna happen? Oh my god, that was a fraction of a second too late.
What
And a
a
fraction of
round.
a second too long to wait for T3. Great play by him, taking enough time off ETT's hands to get secure of the 8-3 lead. 5 rounds and another economy round for ETT, which makes it possibly a 9-3 lead, almost nearing the half time.
That sucks. Surely after such a round, ETC played that super well. It's like 608, super fast fights coming out. T3 taking out Veltman.
T3 and Ivor taking it together. T3 with another pick. McVanish just swinging at the
Cannot connect
on
any
Sunday, but
shots.
McDingle running with that Tech 9. Emir taking that ramp kill, shutting down ETT on a 9-3 lead.
As we just speed around the eco, so we can get back into those spicy gun rounds.
Every team has a rifle. Veltman and McDingle back on the op again. And we see a nice savings account performed by UWS again.
May I point out again, T3 on the 17 and 6. Going absolutely bonkers.
T3 playing as much as Veltman in the clutch together. Well, dying 6
So quick here.
times.
They will not expect him. Doesn't get a good time, he gets one.
T3, there's the first pick. Skoda is taking
Oh, that's what I
his
said.
patience. Oh, and he didn't expect Skoda to be there. Skoda with a nice, patient wait on T3 to shut him down and to get. Oh, shoot him! Shoot him! Just shoot,
Oh,
man.
he's there.
There's a flash. There's a molly on Skoda. They still know that he's there. He's gonna get sandwiched like ham and cheese on a toasty. Veltman with a nice all pick. And he's short. Veltman with another nice all pick. He's on full HP right now. Can he pull off the clutch that he couldn't with 1 HP?
Don't cut him out just yet. Bomb is still down below. They have to get it.
Oh, but there it is, Quad. Another flank. He's just there where you never expect him. Being dangerous. And 11 kills as a second fragger for UWS.
Yeah, this is huge. As ETT in another bad situation, going from eco to gun rounds, go for half buys.
We're not going to see an eco in the 14th route.
Yeah, they
Oh
get enough
my
money.
God.
But get some guns. Need some. Get 2 smokes.
This should
Only
have
one
been.
smoke.
This should have been an econ. This should have been an eco round. ETT is confident of their defensive capabilities, but being 10-3 down, I wouldn't be as confident as they are. Forcing their econ to go down the drain, leading
hit?
either with $50 or $100 on their savings account. Veltman with the first pick.
Oh, he gets off!
Pickups the op. That's a free op, but Emir is just there to pick him up again. It's a 3v3 situation. Is ETT going to be able to pull off this force? Quad again, just sitting there behind the cupboard. And there's Jacob Dutch.
Wait, check it. That's
Oh
the
my
question.
god, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be
I doubt
timing.
it.
What is gonna happen? There's the peak by Veltman. There's the peak by Quad. Again, jumping like a bunny. Boing! And there he is. Another kill. 3v2 situation on B side. There's the fucking B side we've been waiting for. Both McVanish and Skoda in CT spawn.
Swimming.
And there's the first. Another flank kill by Quad-ish. Swinging around that corner, waiting for Skoda to jump, but it was too late. Oh, McVanish is taking that corner, but he's going to save anyway, because he wants that gun in the last round before the half-time switch. But is it going to be enough? He's on $100. Mate, your teammates are not nowhere near where you want to be with that gun. And he's going to take Ivor down.
Oh, but it just reveals his position.
It just reveals a position, and Quad is going to be there.
Yeah, they will go for this. They have the money. It's not-
There is Quad. He's half HP and he gets the kill. Another headshot for Quad, and it's 11-3.
This is a tough one.
Last round before the half. That does sound like Valorant, but it's CSGO, and it's 11-3. Which could we see a 4-11 curse, which I predicted in the first match.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
But it's gonna be insanely close if ETT pulls it off with half a buy for the last round. Well, I mean, you can see it. Quad is already on 10k, Emerald is on 6k.
Oh wait, no, what is going? This super fast mid.
But they're
They're
getting
not ready.
mollied by
They don't know they're here.
McDingle got mollied, but there it is. There's a flag by Amir, and there's only one CT of ETT. Wait, no, there's two CTs of ETT on B side, and they're just not gonna get those picks, and it is not gonna happen. I can tell you that, Jeroen. Velman is on mid with a scout, but he's not gonna get the shot if he's an AWPer, and the clutch is gonna be there. Getting the hat shot, yes, on Ivor.
That's the start.
Another peek. He's half HP now.
T3 taking out Scholars, looking grim.
Again, 20 kills before the halftime switch.
Oh my god.
He's going nuts with a kill death ratio above 2. Are they going to give him another kill? Yes, they are. Quad securing the 12-3, preventing the 4-11 curse from happening
Oof.
against UWS.
This is a rough one. Underwater Squad showed not to be messed with. As
They're showing they show dominance on Anubis with the CT win, but I mean, leading 12-3 after a T round. We're gonna see some mad things. If we want to see a third match, I better get on my knees because we need more than one miracle.
yeah, ETT sure needs his pistol.
Oh, McDingle with a nice peek on mid already.
Good start. Oh, fast into the B. Don't expect Ivar.
Ivor with a 3 kill. No, that's just a 2 kill. He gets shot down by the clutch. But there's only McVanish going to mid. No possession of the bomb. And there's 4 stacked on B site. They're going to go down ladder. And they're going to wait for McVanish.
This is going to be a rough one from ETT. This round's not looking good. Surely possible, but not likely.
McVanish going for the kill. Gets one. Rotating back to a tunnel. McVanish with another.
Wait a minute.
McDingle through that round. And there's still Oh my god, what is happening? A third kill for McVanish. 14 HP left on the clock. It's a 100 HP quad he's going up against though. And we know quad, he is there. What is McVanish gonna do? Takes out his USP again, giving away his location. And I mean, we know quad is sitting behind that board.
Oh, he made a sound. Wait a minute. Oh, God.
McVanish more like McVanished by quad. 13-3 for UWS. Taking that security of getting that bonus of the first round. Buying M4s, buying MP9s. They're going to be ready for an econ round ETT.
Velma made that super close, but it just wasn't enough. And not getting that bomb down just forced them to play pistols, and that makes this round that much tougher.
A slow push here. You see one on the A ramp. Feldman going for it. He's hunting.
Oh, he shifts through.
Skoda already got killed. T3 with another kill. Jacob gets shot down. T3 with a third kill. Quad with a kill on mid. It's going to be a 4-1 for UWS. 2 rounds before we are going to see the penultimate round. And I don't know if Elman is going to pull this one off. I mean, they have guns now. And he only has a P250.
No armor as well.
No armor. No
Has to be
friends
way too clean.
with him in this round. He's in CT spawn. And nobody's waiting for him. Everyone's looking around. Everyone's checking. But Emir is there. Gets the first hit on Veltman. And now there's going to be a mid push. But they're both going up. And there's the kill by McDingle. Another 3 kills for T3 this round. Putting on 23 kills.
Oh.
Still above that 2.0 KD average.
Insane. Has 14 in the water squad. Super comfortable here. Got so many rounds to get into the match points, but ETT being able to get those AKs out. Let's see what they can do with them.
Finally some AKs going to A ramp, but there's going to be 2 UWS members to wait for them. 3 in total if you count the last one on site. McDingle close on scaffold. And Emir waiting to throw that smoke.
Pretty sure it's a one-way on the Ram side.
That could be possible. And T3 with an AWP! That is something we have not seen this series. There's going to be the molly. And ETT is waiting to attack. But there is a 4-man stack.
Flash doesn't hit.
McDingle didn't get the peak he wanted. And there's a T3 off kill. What is going to happen now? Velman, only one on mid. Only one preventing from UWS to rotate from B to A.
Oh, just doesn't spot him through the smoke.
That was a close one. There's still T3 with the op. It's going to be the kill. The clutch gets it. But T3 instant answer on the clutch's kill on Emir.
Still extremely possible.
Oh
Gets
my
out
god,
of
that
the-
timing.
I don't think he saw him.
No, he didn't. He didn't. T3 needs to be alert of McVanish here because T3's being McVanish instantly. McVanish saw him though. Go down, gets the first pick. There's a nade.
Oh, 3
and he's
bullets in
gonna
it quick. He goes for it.
a dream, and there's a no scope from T3. As if 3 kills around wasn't enough. He needed 1 with a no scope. And I mean 100. He had 100 HP left. It's just
This guy.
insane. How can he come out of the retirement home walking when he went in with a wheelchair? It's crazy here.
Miraculous.
15-3. There's bound to be an overtime here with the esports team on 3 rounds in total.
If they do, I'll eat my shoe. Fuck that.
Yeah, honestly, on the stream?
On stream, on stream.
On stream. There's the first one by
Oh,
Scott.
hold up.
Peak mid by Quad. Traded with McVanish, but Veltman is still going to push. Trying to pick up that alpha. A T3 with another no scope
Okay.
on Veltman. It's a 2v3 situation. ETT finally got the upper hand. What are we going to see here from Underwater Squad? Jacob still waiting on mid.
That's a good
T3
position.
with
I
a
like this.
T3 with a lucky choice to go through the CT side instead of mid. Otherwise he would have been dead, but he's dead anyway.
Shoots as his own teammate at Evar. Down onto ramp.
We're finally going to see some AWPs. We're finally going to see some M4s for the T side of ETT. And maybe we're going to see that 415 instead of 411.
Does seem like it just
Ivor.
like to
Yeah.
yellow.
Oh, the
Kill.
clutch. Not in time to get Ivor. And he was just hearing him on the left.
Up on his position is gonna be a rough one.
Bang.
Oh! Gets out. That's a
Got
start.
it. Didn't get hit. Jacob will be on the left with the flash, and there's just a through the smoke. Wallbang by Skoda, securing that 4th round. Are we going to see the comeback right here? I mean, I don't think so, but I
Would be
hope.
the start. Underwater Squad on low money though, so ETT is sure to have an easy round this time.
We're going to see a 5-15 here as Underwater Squad doesn't have any armor, only 2 flash to their name, and all under $2,000. They're gonna go for a mid push. There's the first one from Skoda. There's 2 kills from McVanish. A trade there. 2 kills from McVanish. 2 kills from Skoda. And there's T3 on Batman mode. He was looking over the city like Batman, and he's flying down the city like Batman as well. Off that building you go. 5-15 for ETT. They have the momentum to get this game back on its wheels.
Yeah, this is getting. So Jesus Christ, ETT showing them they can fight, they can do this. And Underwater Squad again with some deagles, so there should be another round that for the taking.
Clutch walking with his tiger tooth. Are they going to strike like a tiger as well? Emir going for that mid push. ETT allowing them to go for that flank. And we know how dangerous Quad is going to be. But there's going to be a tech line kill by Veltman after he missed his AWP shot. And again, 20 HP for Veltman. Or are we going to see a low HP clutch by him again, if it's even necessary, as T3 goes for the kills, but he gets naded so much that eventually Skoda can just wallbang him to death. And Ivor waiting for ETT to push out. Waiting for them to leave that site and to check on ramp and on CT. Quad getting shot at, and the clutch taking care of CT. We're going to see a boost here by Ivor. Wait, we're not. He's just on a pylon. And Emir and Quad both on A ramp. They're waiting. They're waiting long enough. He's not looking up enough. Ivor missing because he oversaw an ETT member, and there's the fucking kill. There is the clutch with the clutch on Underwater Squad. 6-15. We hear some laughter and we see some money at the squad of the Underwater Squad-ish.
This is good to get the morals up, to get those spirits higher. Because they're still down 9 rounds. That's quite a lot. No mistakes can be made.
They got the util now as well, so they can slow down ETT on the rampage they are going on. Dingle with the op and the
Fast.
and the smoke, but there's the first kill by T3. There's the second kill by T3.
Down low.
And there's a 3v4 situation. The clutch in a fight with Quad, going for a flash, trying to take mid the old-fashioned way. But there's gonna be the nade. He's gonna eat it. 12 HP gone from his health bar. Gonna see a 4v2. ETT is not looking good anymore. Jacob and the clutch. We'll have to see a massive clutch from him to make it happen and to keep this game alive in the match point for Underwater Squad, securing another DCCS finals win under their name.
They got some util to work with, so I think if they get one pick, it should be possible. But it's not looking all too easy for them.
T3, only one deaded on Underwater Squad. He can drop the 30 bomb unless everyone jumps off that map. There's the first kill by Ivor. And we see Jacob going alone on the left side. And he's gonna
Gets the first wave.
And there is Emir
Good
with the kill. Underwater Squad a 16-6 overwhelming win over esports team TWENTE.
GG's.
It is Donzo out here.
Oh, that was a clean game from Underwater Squad. Tough to see from ETT, but it just shows that their vertigo is way better here.
McDingle just not getting the kills he wanted. Only 8 kills on his name in the final game, but I mean, there's a 29 kill game from T3 yet again. The retirement home didn't suit him, so that's why he got back on the field. It is crazy how he came back and just showed everyone how it's done in the DCCS finals.
Yes, secure yourselves another victory.
Underwater Squad taking another final win in DCCS, overwhelming as well with a 2-0 sweep. And I mean, Anubis was looking kind of spicy, but that was a 16-11, and now we're seeing a 16-6. 5 rounds shaven off in the final game, and I mean, it has just been crazy. Let's go to the analyst desk.
The matches are done. We have a winner. 6 times in a row, if I'm correct now. 6 years. Of course, this was the first time at LAN, so it's a bit different for everyone. But I think they performed really well. Kind of, I think, as we expected them to.
Yep.
ETT not able to maybe get as much as they thought they were going to get, with leaving the map open. What do you guys think?
Yeah, Underwater Squad, obviously, them being it being their map pick and ETT not having played it ever. I think the game went as we expected it to go, with Underwater Squad kind of running over ETT on both sides. Again, T3, highlighting him, having a massive performance again. Although this time, I'd argue, a little bit less impactful than on Anubis. Still, massive performance from him. Absolutely stellar to see him play this way. The way he opened up rounds, the way he finished them. Really well played.
Definitely the star player of that team.
For this series, absolutely.
Yes. Like we were talking about the starts, that very much could depend on that one player popping up for their team. I think we found out which team had that one.
Yeah.
We are currently waiting for the players to come down so we can have the interview. We are definitely waiting for and very interested in. What do you guys think of the series as a whole?
I mean, first of all, starting off with a very interesting video, as said before, it's. I mean, as we said, Anubis was going to be really probably the decider of this game, taking Underwater Squad, taking that map obviously, and yeah, then Vertigo was basically a complete blowout. It was. Maybe it looked like ETT could have come back a bit at the end, but then still nothing. Underwater Squad just closed it right out.
And it was definitely was talked about as being the decider. If it was one of the first maps or one of the last maps, it ended up being the first map played, and I think it really showed. The momentum swung was really nice. Obviously, Underwater Squad was very comfortable in Vertigo. Was probably very happy to have that as their.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, ETT just looked a bit lost. It is what it is. As we said before the match, ETT was going to come into this match not really well prepared. So
We are ready for our first interview. Please come in. All right.
McVanish.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
I'm doing good. It was a fun match. It was a bit sweaty because it's very hot, but overall, I enjoyed the match very much. It's a nice environment up here, very well organized. So overall, I had a pleasant experience. How did you guys find the matches?
Interesting. It was Anubis was fun to watch, but I have to ask,
What?
why did you leave Vertigo open?
The thing was, it was gonna either be Vertigo or Nuke, so I had to leave one of the two open. And we felt like, well, they just managed that huge comeback against K-Horn, right, at 15-2. So we kind of just had the idea of like, well, you know, they might just feel really good about it, you know, like that big dick energy kind of.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, we'll leave that one open. It was kind of a gamble call, but we knew it was just like it's gonna be one of the two perma bans. So overall, we decided, you know what, let's just ban Nuke. And we felt like we had a chance on Anubis, and well, it was probably going to be a 3-mapper regardless of the veto that we had to play. Probably not going to win Vertigo, but we tried our best. You know, we're not as well drilled on them as they are, as was obvious, but we had a good time. We had a few laughs. It was a very fun map anyway. So
That's good to hear.
I mean, it did look like hearing the players after the match of Vertigo, it didn't look like there was any like hard thoughts against each other. It was just, in the end, like it's sort of, you guys already knew a bit more from the start a bit how it was going to go.
I mean, if you're coming in as the underdog and then you leave like one of your permas open, you're always gonna have the thought in the back of your mind thinking like, well, we're gonna lose, but you never go thinking like, all right, we're dead lost on this map. You always go in fighting. There were moments where we were just better. Like we could very much win a few rounds or a few close calls, like the one with Jacob Dutch, like he multi. And then I think if he just didn't tap the bomb twice, if he just instantly stuck, he would have gotten it. So it was just like unfortunate. You know, next time you win that 1v1. Of course, that next time didn't come, but. You know, you got to keep those spirits up. We always try to hype each other up every round that you win because, you know, that's all you can do. You can't just think like, well, we won this round, but it's only a, you know, delay of the execution to say like. So that's why we always try to stay hyped.
That's really important. Keeping good spirits. Well, have any last words?
I mean, I want to thank our main producer Yuri and the rest of the crew as well for organizing this. It was a very professional environment here. It was actually way more than I expected. I just expected, you know, just to sit in a room, play Counter-Strike and just have like a stream. Because a few days ago we went to another LAN where it was just absolutely horrible. So even if the conditions here are absolutely sweltering hot, it was like still infinite amounts of better than that experience. So I'm gonna say huge props, and I can only expect knowing Yuri and the rest of the guys, it's probably only gonna get better and better next time. So I'm really looking forward to the next time, the next tournament, because you know. Get to play him again. We get to fuck him again. You know, maybe, again. You know, every time we just come a little bit closer. So you know, next time we'll beat him, but it probably won't be on Vertigo.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. All right, next up for the Underwater Squad.
P3.
Yeah,
How does it feel to win?
I mean, pretty good. Of course, we can't deny that we're definitely the favorites here. But you always got to close it out. Nubis was a tough map for us. We went down, I think, like 7-2. But still, that Vertigo, having back a Vertigo and an overpass in the back, it just feels comfortable. Everyone can stay calm, and you know that you still have two great maps coming up, and that definitely helps you play a bit more, relaxed during that map. It feels good.
Good to hear.
How does it feel to come back into the lineup at the end of the season and then coming here and just basically smurfing on ETT on both maps?
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? The guys played with a different lineup, kind of. I finished my studies, but I'm still enrolled at the start of the season. I did some extra courses here and there, and they needed me, and I decided to step up. And maybe everyone had a bit of they had a tough with the heat, and I was used to it in my own room. Yeah, I felt good on the server and with high FPS and smooth aim. So
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta ask, what did you eat for breakfast today? After the match, both of them just nearly getting the 31 on both matches.
yeah,
That's
man, that kind of sucked. But I decided to off in the end as well. But it wasn't meant.
just trying everything. Fair enough.
Eierkoeken for you guys back at home. Eierkoeken is what you need to eat to play good CS. But it only lasts for one finals, and then you gotta go for something else.
I have another question. Well, going into Vertigo, you have zero clue what's going to happen, I guess, about like how ETT is going to play this, because they have literally never played it as a team. Zero.
Yeah.
Did you guys talk about it? Was it during the video where you're like, oh, they're leaving Vertigo open, holy shit, we have to get this? Or
Yeah, I kind of like that. As in, I didn't expect a nuke ban. We had a tough time against K-Horn, especially on T side, and as you guys probably know as well, you're not going to fix that in 1 or 2 days. So we were happy they banned nuke, so we can go for Vertigo, because we know we were comfortable on it against K-Horn as well. So yeah, definitely can't complain, and then you just play your own game, play aggressive, because you know they're uncomfortable in some spots, peek a lot of B, go ramp slow late. So you kind of know what you're doing and what you're comfortable with, and yeah, close it out easily. So.
Was there any thought of ETT actually having prepped Vertigo during the
There
video?
was. I don't know about the rest, but there was some talk pre-match about it. I think I wasn't involved. Bas was, but maybe yeah, I don't know. You don't really think about it. Maybe you think, oh, maybe they saw our pistol, so we did it slightly differently, and we still lost it. So yeah, classic Underwater Squad. But didn't really think too much about prep. Just play your own game, and yeah, LAN's different than anywhere else. So
Absolutely.
well, congratulations on the win.
thank you.
And any closing words?
I mean, I think it was done already pretty well. Thanks to everyone working here. It was very nice, even though it was still hot. Thanks to my team. They played well, not as well as me, but they definitely played well. So, but you know, can't blame them for that. So thanks everyone from production team, the opponents as well. It was fun. And yeah, everyone, good luck next year. I won't be there, so I hope Underwater Squad can still pull through and keep the streak alive.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was it. It was Grand Finals Day. It was amazing. We've had Valorant, we've had Rocket League, and now we've had an amazing CSGO final. I've been your production guy. I've been, the organizer for DCCS for the last 3 years, and it's crazy to see how far we've gotten so far, and this has been an absolutely amazing Grand Finals Day. I want to give a massive thank you to the Guardians for allowing us to have this facility, all the production, all the people that wanted to help us. We've managed to put this together in just a span of 9 days, and it's been absolutely amazing. All the production too, all the streamers, all the people that have been here to help that came to Breda, it's been phenomenal, and it's only going to get better from next year. Congratulations to Underwater Squad, of course. My old teammates from a couple of years back, I guess I just taught them really well back in the day, and they're still on top. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this has been it. We'll be back after the summer with everything else. It's going to be even better, but for now, I wish you all a good night from the sweltering hot hive here in Breda. And that's been it. We'll see you next year. Bye-bye.
Oh, sure.